You'll know you're ready to move on when you're ready to face yourself. It's not when you ask, will I be okay? Or will I ever love again? It's when you're ready to ask, who am I without them? So I started to make a list, trying to figure out what was mine. And trying to actually figure out what is yours is like going through a whole new grief process. You start to think about all the things you had one by one, realizing how many of them are intertwined in that past relationship. Many of them bring you right back to those feelings. So my rediscovery chapter started with a simple question. What are my things? Mountains. Okay, I love mountains. She never did. She didn't like the cold. We never went skiing together. That was always my thing from childhood, long before I met her. Hiking, we did do that, but that was never a big part of us. So maybe that counts. But here's the problem. Where I grew up is 900 miles from where I am now. I live in Florida. The closest mountain range is 8 hours away. The trails here are flat and scrubby and full of mosquitoes. And every time I walk them, I kind of find them uninspiring and frankly pretty boring. So there's one thing that I feel like could be mine, but it's still contaminated by some of those old thoughts and feelings. Some days I feel like I can't escape her. She's in everything. The coffee that I drink, the house that I live in, the side of the bed that I stare at every single night. I don't know what's mine anymore. But here's the thing that brings it all together. It's not about the hobbies. It's not about the diving or the hiking or even the soccer. It's about identity. For 16 years, I was a husband, a partner, half of a team. My identity was wrapped up in we. We like this. We do that. We're building a life together. And now I'm just me. And truthfully, I don't know who that is. I know I'm a dad. That part's clear. But outside of that, I feel like a stranger to myself. And that's terrifying. Because how do you rebuild a life when you don't even know who you're building it for? And if you're in this stage right now and you're staring at a closet full of activity gear, or your bike's in the garage, or even your kitchen, and you're thinking, I don't know if I even like this anymore, I want you to hear me. You're not lost. You're not without identity. You're just in between who you were and who you're becoming. And that in between space, it is uncomfortable. It is disorienting. It feels like you're floating in the middle of an ocean with no land in sight. But here's what I'm learning. You don't have to have it all figured out today. You just have to try one thing. Join a soccer league, take a pottery class, go to the mountain or the beach that you've been thinking about, or just sit with the discomfort and let yourself not know for a little while. Because slowly, like so slowly that you might not even notice, you'll start to recognize yourself again. Not the person you were before, not the person you were with them, just you. And that person, you're worth getting to know.